Hello, hello. Good morning, Stampers. How are you today? It is Tuesday, January 6th, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And this is Nemi Batstone coming to you from Nemi's Crafty Cafe in Cooks Creek, Manitoba, 20 minutes northeast of Winnipeg. And it is actually a warm day today. I mean, it's Winterpeg, but you know, with minus single digits. Which is really nice. So I'm hoping that you are cozy and enjoying the warm weather, and most importantly, new catalog. So today, all the new products were released along with bonus days and a bunch of new stuff. So let me just quickly walk through. Just a reminder that if you're on my email list, you would have received this. The link to our Spring Creative Escape. That is March 6th to 8th. It is half full already. It's $165 for 3 days. So you get to start Friday at noon and end at 5 o'clock on Sunday. So lots of fun, great meals planned, Easter theme going on. So we're looking for some really fun connections that day. And so I better make sure I'm also able to see myself. Also, this month's Let's Get Crafty Club, I shared the projects yesterday, is Love Notes Designer Series paper. Oh, hang on a sec here. It's not showing that I'm live. Am I live? If you're there, say hello or comment, because for some reason... Oh, okay. I think I'm good now. Okay, there. Just huge delay. So there's a bonus. I'm also including our new Valentine's Day cards, or bags, I should say. And then you get to make 6 projects that you will get. And then as well as the gifts with some new techniques on a couple cards. And I don't know why, but I got gems everywhere that fell off. I don't know where they came from. Okay, and yesterday afternoon, I also shared on my Facebook page, and I will download it today to my YouTube, which is the Designer Series pack. So just remember, you get to choose between either the pastel shimmer or the natural hues as a free gift from me, but you get all of a sampling of all of this for a really low price. Like, I mean, this would cost you over $200, and I think it comes out to $42 plus shipping or free pickup. So that's really, I just need to know what works best for you. Okay, and then as well, Cookies and Cards class is coming up as well. That's on the 21st. So I put 2 sessions in because I'm currently not working. So there's an afternoon session and an evening session. So whichever works for you. And then I'll share it online as well the next day. And guess what? New product of the month. I'm super excited that the new product of the month is a stamp set. So if you spend $100 or more in a single order, which I did today, you get the free product of the month. As demonstrators, we don't even know what it is, and we don't get to actually get it in advance on a pre-order. So I just ordered it today, and I'm looking forward to doing a craft along with you at the end of the month when I get it. But it's just a bunch of sentiments for $5. Like $5. Now, here's the thing. Some people have been missing out on it because they forget that you actually have to add it to your order. You'll hit your max, you'll hit the 100 and get notified, but you actually have to click on the product of the month and add it to your cart. So please don't forget to do that. Please don't forget to add it to your cart. Now, bonus days has started. So bonus days means for every $60 you spend, you get $6 back, which then gets spent next month, but also you get your Stampin' rewards at 10%. So don't forget that too. So if you spend $120, you get $12 in bonus, and then you also get $12 in Stampin' rewards. So really you get $24. So don't miss out on that because you can double and save. You ordered yours at 102. Okay, now the other thing that I forgot to mention is the Good Morning Shell is Stampin' Up is doing a virtual retreat, first time ever. And I forgot to print that out, and it is, so I will send that as a note in my Facebook here, that I ordered it, and it comes with stamp sets, dies, etc., a bunch of stuff. It's more for, I would say, beginners can do it, but you probably want to do it at your own pace. But avid stampers will follow along and can keep up. But there's tons of fun folds crap loads of layered cards. Like, it's not exactly a beginner. So if you're an avid stamper, you definitely want to look at getting that. And you get an exclusive stamp set, as well as coordinating dies, ribbons, the whole shebang. So it shall be interesting, and I think it's 15 cards. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, so I debated today on whether or not I wanted to do another sheep card, or I'm going to ask you, because we have 3 new kits coming out, to share with you a kit collection. So there is a few of you online right now, so I would like to know if you would want me to create a card today, or if you want me to showcase you another kit, because 3 new kits launched today. This is not one of them, but this was last month's, and I'm just a little behind. And and I just ordered the butterfly one as well, so I don't really know. So I felt like I had another sheep card in mind, and I just don't really know if I liked it. But anyhow, you tell me which one. So I'm gonna wait a minute here and see which one you all suggest, if you're there. If not, I get to pick. Oh, I can't even get my nails under this one. So both. I don't have time to do both, Shell. You're so funny. I only got an hour. So this one is, oh, it comes with Secret C. Yay. So I love these because ink spots are great for when you go to crops and you can save on bringing your big stamps. But I also gift them, so they become prizes at my crops or monthly classes or whichever. So this one comes with sending you all my love, you make my heart happy. So that's kind of nice. And this one, it's a real simple one, and it makes those 3 cards. But you know what I really like about this one? It coordinates and can flex really, really well. And you should never get rid of these, because never isolate yourself to just this season. A girl can try. And that is the traditional labels. It has the same flow, the same bend, and honestly, I would cut these, and they would work fantastic with the dies, especially this one, right? So this one's one of our most popular dies in this set, and by the way, you can still get these. And it would work fantastic with this, because let's face it, look at them. You're pretty much doing the same anyway. You're just switching it up. So if it was me, I would definitely split these cards up and cut one. Okay, maybe a girl can try and do an alternative real quick, because, you know, I will. So I really like my sheet card though. Now I did cheat and not use a Stampin' Up product, because we just don't have this postage collage die. It is one of my favorites, and I finally caved in and got it. And it is made by Waffle Flower. So in Canada, we could get this at your local craft store, not a Michael's or anything like that. It's literally a craft store. So, you know, in Manitoba, in Winnipeg, or Manitoba, I'll say, we have 2 of them, Scrapbook Cottage and Scrap Chick. So that's where I would go. What's really nice about these 2, by the way, I'm not trying to do a sales pitch because I sell Stampin' Up, I don't sell Waffle, is that they come with magnetic sheets. So it's instant magnet, which is really nice. So you don't have to actually add your own magnetic sheet. And it comes with additional shapes and stuff that you can actually use with this. And this actually has its own collection line of stencils that fit into each one of these holes. But that's not what I wanted it for. And I use it to create this, because I tried using our postage dies to create some kind of similar pattern and couldn't do it. So I had to do this. So anyway, it's a pretty simple design, and I wanted to just showcase all the fun stamps that were in that sheep in the Woolly Friends stamp set. So I hope you have that on order, and yes, Shell's yours coming, and it should be here tomorrow according to the delivery notice, but we shall see. So technically I could make 2 of them with this, but we'll see what it says now. Wow. Again, I want to just remind you that in kits, you need to break them up. Don't waste your maximize your kit. I said don't waste, but really maximize, because you don't really need the back side. So break them up. This comes with flowers, extra flowers. Like, it's actually quite cute. Envelopes, I would probably, these ones I would leave because it's white on the inside anyway. But that, cut it. This, cut it. Obviously. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So then that's 16 cards right there. And then it comes with these beautiful flowers. 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, 20. So we have 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I lied. 1, 2, 3. I thought there was 4. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have 18 cards right here. 18 cards. And then these beautiful waves, but I'm going to make one. So there we go. I already changed my mind. Thanks, Shell. Good morning, Christine. How are you doing? Oh, I'm excited about my team meeting too. So we're having our first team meeting of the year. Anybody's welcome to our team meeting, but I have a special treat for them that I hope they really like. I can't share it with you because I want it to be a surprise. But we're going to create some fun. And it's one of those gifts that just keeps on giving every month. And will also help them create. So, and it will be part of their creativity challenge monthly. So that's a hint right there. Not saying anything more, but I've been working on it and I've been super excited about putting these packages together for our team meeting. And if you want to join our team meeting, you're more than welcome to, because honestly, it's open to anybody. And that's the fun part, is that you don't have to be a team member. You just can't enter in my rewards program, because you have to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator to be part of my rewards program. Other than that, though, you can come for the creativity and the fun, etc. Okay, so this is Secret C. So I'm pulling out traditional, what is this called? Traditions of Christmas. And I'm trying to find, I've got all of these offcuts. So just because it says Christmas doesn't mean you have to just use it for Christmas. Here you go, found them all. We can reuse these and make them birthdays. So that's what we're going to do. So I've got Secret C as my base. Oh, look at all these beautiful scraps. I've got that as a scrap. Can use that. And then what else do we want to use? Oh, maybe we'll use this one. I had all this junk. I'm going to call it junk, but it's really not junk. And that. Let's do a quick and simple card. I'm winging it, by the way. I'm just checking to see if I have a big flower die cut already. So one thing I didn't get, and I should probably check the last chance list, is get the coordinating dies for this. I mean, you can fussy cut, but there's this one page that has like big, huge flowers. So we could do one of those. Oh yeah, here it is. Or that. Okay, let's just see how this goes. We are winging it. Can't spell kit. Oh, kit. What is this? Oh, this is one of the kits. One of the newer kits, but not this month's kit, which is the Banner Botanicals Kit. So I was saying that earlier, that it coordinates very well with the traditions of Christmas. Now, just because we have Christmas paper, who doesn't have birthdays in winter? Right? So you can still use it, but just change the sentiments to birthdays or wedding, whichever one. Doesn't matter. So there's my base. Here's one. And I think we're going to use this one because it's Secret C. I don't think I need the stripes because I forgot this is speckled. And then we're going to add this as a layer. Let's add a circle, I think. This, and then we're going to grab, where did I put it, folks? Oh, there it is. Traditional labels. Now, it has a ton of other flowers. I don't think we need it. And I'm going to use this as a banner. And we're going to use the stamp set, which set any one of this. Either you make my heart happy or sending you all my love. One of the two. Then I'm going to do something crazy. You also get, look at that. You also get your, so seriously, what I love about our kits is that you get the card base here, so you know what each one is. You get your own block. Like when you travel, these are great for traveling. So when you're in a hotel, then you can easily, see, add that on there and create these in the hotel. So the only problem is you need scissors. I don't think you can carry scissors in your carry-on. So if you've got checked luggage, it works. Otherwise, you'll just have to borrow or pick up some scissors somewhere. But everything else is there because you already have all the bits and pieces you need. And then the only other thing you need is a ruler, which is right here. And really, half the time you don't even really need the ruler. So we could use this, but I think that's too busy. This is enough for me. And we'll just cut this down. I think I might just use this as a whole piece or cut it down by 5 1/4. And then we'll cut this piece. Then let's add a circle. And I think I'm going to use a vellum circle because I love vellum. And vellum will not completely hide the whole patterns, but I'll just shade them down. And we're going to use a punch because that just saves us time. And I didn't plan on this. So there's our piece of vellum. I have lots of scrap vellum. I don't get rid of most of them because did you know you could also heat emboss your vellum? So keep that in mind. So I'm going to grab my 2 3/8 punch. Oh, I should show you this. I got this cool thing off Amazon that holds all my punches. It's awesome. Or you could do a 3-inch circle. But 2 3/8, let's see how big that is. Let's see if it's big enough. If not, I might go 3 inches. Oh, I think I do have to go 3 inches. Okay, I lied. Let's see if I can fit a 3-inch in there. And guess where you get a 3-inch circle from? You can get it from your stylish shaped dies, or if you already own it, Ornamental Christmas has a 3-inch circle. So you can use that one as well. I'll just drop something on the floor just so you all know. And that works perfectly. So I'm just going to take this over. Good morning, Barb. How are you doing? I'm going to take this over to my emboss and cut machine and kind of just save some time here without having to pop in my kit, my emboss, my big boss. And see if I can just cut this circle here for you. I wish I could do the fancy filming like everybody else, but I really need to find an IT person to come and figure out why my Valley Fiber does not work. It's so delayed. I think I complain about that every single time. So, there we go. And I'll put that in. So, we're using old product, because you know, you can, and adding it to something new. So, something old, something new. There we go. And that'll go just like that. So then now we need a basic white, a scrap piece of basic white. Oh man, I really need to clean up around here. It's a bit of a mess. I'm just looking in my scrap bin. So my scrap bin is starting to fill up just in time for our crop. Because I always bring my scrap bin and ask everybody to use my scraps rather than wasting their paper for a little piece, like let's say something like this. And then it depletes my scraps, and then we're not wasting, right? We're reusing, which is really nice. So I'm gonna, again, I should have probably did that while I did the circle, because you know, that would have been smarter. But I forgot, so we'll just run this through the big boss again. I have my big box open, so the mini's in the corner right now. I didn't feel like doing that one. Okay, so there we go. Ha ha ha. And that will go like so. What do you think? Works? love it. I love it. Okay, so let's do some trimming. So again, this is the back of this card, which we really don't need. And now we just doubled our kit. So let's get this, and I'll show you what the other one's doing. Oh, especially mine, because I'm like crazy. I don't really, and it's funny because I'm a lot better under pressure when it comes to making something new. Okay, so someone's trying to call me, and I thought I put my do not disturb on. There we go. So, and there's the back side. But we're going to stick with the reds. And I love the fact that the traditional Christmas has the secret C in it already, right? Okay. So I went with 5 1/4. This is just scrap strip. And just an FYI, it is, if you want to know, it's 1.5 inches wide. So this is a scrap piece from my kits. This is actually from the workshop, scrapbooking workshop kit. And this piece is 2.5 inches. So I might trim it down by 1/4. And let's see. So I want it right about, let's say to that red line. So let's cut it down to, let's start with 5 inches and see what that looks like. So that'll give us a 1/2 inch smaller. And I still think that's a little too big. So I'm going to cut off another 1/4 inch. It's just too tight to the actual. Okay, that's not bad. I think it's a little thick, so I'm going to cut a 1/4 inch off again. I find that it's a little too thick. Now let's see what we got here. I kind of like that. And then here's our stitch circle, vellum circle. These are the flowers that are die cut from the designer series paper. And I think that's big enough. We're going to end up covering up the ribbon, but that's okay. I love this layering. Simple technique, simple card. And then this one's going to go right on top. So we might just have to shift that over. So we'll build this piece first to figure out where it goes. So let's start with our stamp. So I'm going to use sending you all my love. Okay, so now this is one piece, and I'm going to be a little crazy here. I grab my, you're going to think I'm nuts, and I'm going to cut it. So it's currently designed with these 2 pieces here to fit onto the sentiment. So you could stamp it once and get it exactly onto the sentiment frame. But let's face it, once this kit is done, I'm not going to use it again with those pieces because I would have used it all up. So I'm going to be a rebel and just, this freaks people out sometimes, and actually cut my stamp. Okay, ta-da! So those go in the garbage. Did that make you cringe? Okay, and then we're going to take this piece, and then I'm going to flex it. Now, this is the best part about polymer stamps, is that they're flexible. And look, it fits. Whoa. So it's actually going the opposite way. So let's see if I can flip this way. Or maybe I had it the wrong way. I don't know. Sending. Oh, it's going the wrong way. Oh, it's like reverse. But I don't like the back side. So we're going to flex it. We're going to flex our stamp. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to position where I want it and how I want it. Push that end up a bit. Push this one down. Curve it as much as I can on there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this on here. It's not gonna work that way. Okay, so I gotta curve this down and curve this end up. Let's see. Oh, dang. That was pretty darn close and pretty good. Let's just make sure. So I've got my sending and I'm just lining it up. It fits. It's a little short, but just about there. Oh, it just makes it. Okay, so we're gonna curve this up a bit more and that'll allow it to fit. We'll get some more room. And let's see now. This is the fun part. Sanding. Oh, I can go up. Or do I have this the wrong way? Oh, I had my die. Sorry, I had it the wrong way. Sending you. Hey, that's pretty good. And then we need Secret C. So let's do that one first. I'm going to do this separate in case I screw up. And then we can always put on traditional Christmas. But, you know, it's not what we want. Actually, there's a similar one in the traditional Christmas. Because this one says, sending you all my love, but you could use sending love and joy. Wow, look at that. Ooh, I got some ink on there. I'm just going to clean that off just in case. Just in case. Got to be safe here. Or I want to be safe anyway. So I'm going to clean this edge off. Just in case. Okay, and I'm gonna try and stamp this. It's gonna be hard because I can't see. The camera's in my way. So I'm hoping I'm good. Now I have a glass mat that does not require me, that does not require me to use a foam pad because it's pretty even and flush. So I'm good there. So that's one. Then I can stick this back on there for a bit. And then now we got to do the bottom one. Oh, really? I had no problems getting on the Stampin' Up site this morning or just before. That's strange. Could be also internet connection just in your area. I know mine's terrible, so don't ask me. Oh, I curved that the wrong way. It's supposed to curve down, not up. Oops, sending you. So that's what I really love. Oops, sorry. That was pretty loud. That's what I love about these is you can just curve them. Okay, I got that one right. So this one just a wee bit. Oh my love. Okay, this one has to go up just a tad more. I'm just being a little anal, I know. Oh my, oh, there we go. What? Really? You know what? That scares me because that tells me then that things are going to sell out fast because there's Cute as a Bug. Let's face it. What do you think's going to sell? Cute as a Bug, I have a feeling, is going to be sold out because it's just too darn cute. Ha ha ha. No pun intended. It is super cute. The designer series paper, there is so many. And there are so many specialty papers this time around. There is, I think, a dozen new packs. Like, there is one pack of designer series paper that I did not offer in my DSP share because you just cannot cut it into 6x12 and make it fair for everyone. So I felt like I couldn't offer it, but it's so cute. Not sure if you know which one I'm talking about. I don't have it out. I had it out. And it's one of those that I just could not cut. And unfortunately in Canada, you have to ship anything 6x12 or less because Stampin' Up on a 12x12, or sorry, Canada Post on a 12x12 considers it a package. So now you're paying more shipping for, even though it's like 2 inches thick, not even. So you have to ship 6x12. So I apologize. That's my only way I can offer you a great deal for less than $50, right? So yeah. So I don't know. You know what? I tried to order the floral ephemera and it was sold out with just pre-order. I know. Yes. I was shocked at that as well. I'm like, how is that possible that it's already sold out? So anyway, I was surprised at that too. Okay. So we're going to layer that on there, right? And, oh, I need a new liquid glue because I don't have one open. That's hilarious. Okay. I forgot to replenish my own kit. I have liquid glue. I just didn't go get some. So that's what I'm trying to say. So it's fine. I use Seal Plus most of the time anyway, just because I get liquid glue all over my hands constantly. Okay, so we're going to put that on there onto my vellum circle. And then this is going to pop right there, which kind of covers up the ribbon, but you can kind of see it at the bottom. And I don't really want to have it cover up my flower too much. And I think I'm going to use dimensionals because it's just too nice. So we'll pop one there. And I like to, it's got a cut through it. So I always like to put my dimensionals over that just to make sure it doesn't move too much. And then I'm really weird because I'm worried about the way it's going to go in the mail. And my, you know, my paranoia and OCD kicks in and says to put a one on each of the flags. Excess. I know what you're all saying. That's just excessive to me. So yeah. Anyway, and I'm super excited because my friend is coming over on January 11th to craft with me because we haven't crafted together. And it's kind of an annual thing we started last year. So kind of looking forward to that because we actually have no sock off. Isn't that impressive? And then unfortunately Monday is the 1-year death anniversary of my mom. So that'll be another celebration. Hopefully this cold will be gone by then. Okay, so there we go. Sending you all my love with Christmas paper. I've been wanting to do this actually, so this actually works out really good. So then we're gonna put that on there. This is like the simplest card. And, you know, perfect because it's Secrecy, so it matches this DSP pack, which is fantastic and perfect. Okay, there we go. And then we need this one. Oh, look how pretty that is on the other side. That one has the Secret Sea background. Oops. And then we're just going to center that on. Doesn't this design look familiar? It's your typical standard layering design that is great for anybody. And then this one will go right there. So we just don't want it hanging off, so we're going to have to move it slightly over. Otherwise, I can't close my card. So we're going to put that on like so. And I think I'm just going to glue that down because if I try to put that in the mail, it's going to be too thick, I think. So we'll just add adhesive right down the middle like so. And I could put a bit here over top or not because it's too bumpy. A little hard because it's too bumpy. There we go. I don't think this has gems, so we're going to add our own gems. Okay, and then, of course, the gems are on back order for this one. There we go. So let's grab the coordinating gems, which is this, and add a few. I don't think I have much gold left, but I do have green. Yep, not much gold left. This one's on back order still as well. I think it comes back next week, but it's on my list so I don't forget. And we'll put one, I think, up there. And then I'm going to add, I wanted it to be in that spot. So we'll put 2 more down here. So let's, oh, I won't switch colors. Come on. And I'm going to use a biggie. Biggie right there. Okay, there's our card front, just like that. Using as another alternative to the actual kit itself. So I do have time to show you the kit. Wow, I did it, Shell. Aren't you proud of me? That is amazing. I did an alternative, although the other one, the sheep one is cute too. So don't forget to like, share, and comment, because this card, your name will get put into the draw and you could win the cards from this week. Sorry, I'm just looking for a card base. I can't seem to find, oh, there's one. Okay. So I have a bunch of card bases that are pre-cut. So I've been trying to get rid of them because I want to use my storage container for something else. So there's the fun. Okay, so we have sending you all my love, and then we could put on the inside, you make me happy, or put something else, right? So really up to you. And I'm going to leave that to you. So I am going to not stamp the inside because I want you to decide when you get this card what you want to do with it. What kind of sentiment you want to put on the inside. Okay, there we go. That is done. Surprise! Okay, so let's look at this. I'll put this back before I lose it. So you can keep using this one, sending love and joy. You can use birthday and you then do wishes just for you. You know, so sending cheer is also another one. So this doesn't have to be just for Christmas. I know, thank you, Christine, because seriously, I just whipped that one together. No planning made whatsoever. Okay, so let's look at these cards because they are quick and easy. So we have this one, which is that one, and then it has two. It uses this here, so I'm gonna stick that there, and then we're gonna chop that one as well. So I think, where did I put it all? That is the pink one. That's this one. So we're gonna make some room here. And which ones does that one use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me see what's left. We've got the fleur, this one. And I think we're using very similar ones. So let me open the inside so I can see what we are doing here. Oh, there's red. So I must have missed something somewhere. Okay, so we need 3 banners. So I love our new kits. You know, honestly, I probably shouldn't say this out loud and yet on live and recorded video, but yeah, we just won't go there. I'm like, I like it more than some of our other stuff that we offer. Okay, so there's that. And don't forget our envelopes. So we have those. And I'm just checking to see what I might have missed. Oh, it's the red flowers on there. So it's these red flowers that we actually need. Okay. This is not how I normally do a kit, but I'm going to put this all back in its box so I don't lose it. And then we shall see what goes with what. Okay, so with this one, we have the tag, and then we have the big flourish, big fern. I think that's like a fern. I think it's a fern. And then we're supposed to use one of these small butterflies. I think they're butterflies, kind of, or moths. Would that look more like a moth? I'm not 100% sure. So then we have this. And then we need this as well. Oh, you got in? Okay, now you guys are worrying me because, like, I really need to get in again, too. I'm going to place another order. I'm so sad. Okay, there's that. And then this one, which is on this sheet as well, goes here. So we got one. Is it one? It looks like it's 2. Sometimes I think these are like IKEA instructions. So you know, you have to share. So there's the two. And then we've got our flowers. But also, so that sheet is gone. And then this one has, oh, same thing. This one has a small moth and a big moth. And then this one, same thing. 2 moths. Oh, there. So we used up 2 sheets out of the whole kit. And then stamp assembly required. So let's get this first one done. And I'm going to use my own supplies so I can reuse the others. So let me grab some minis, because I feel like we need some minis for this one. And we're going to take, I'll put these 2 aside for now. So we can do that right after. And we're going to take this fern and flip it. I think it's a fern. What do I know? And then we're going to add a mini right in the center up here. And then add a couple more along the bottom. So we'll add one. It says where I can fit it. Wherever you can fit it so that it doesn't show through. Like so. Then we'll take those off, which are way too hard to do with just my thumbnail. And I'm going to drop that in my little bowl here. And it literally goes over top the one that exists. So kind of like a cheater in a way. But then you get that double tone look underneath, which is kind of cute. Hard to tell, but you just got to get it to know it. Okay, so this one is sending all my love. Sending you all my love. So remember, I cut it. So we're just going to add that here. Sending you. So I did cut this one. And so I'll do it separately because I just don't trust myself right now. Oh, see, I already stamped that crooked. Let's get our secret C. You're never too late, Kathy. Never. Good morning, by the way. Yes, you can. So our product of the month does allow you to choose for either one because it's not sold out. So as the months go on and on, it's kind of like your RRSP account. You can just keep going. So it's actually quite nice. So if you missed out and you're like, oh, I don't really like this month's stamp set, said no one ever, you can choose to get the DSP pack. But just remember, so the trick with the product of the month is it's not per transaction, it's per account. So you can only get it once. So once you've got it once, then it's gone, right? Like you can't order a second pack of stamp sets. It only allows you to do one stamp set per account. So you will only get one. And I mean, what do you need multiple stamp sets for anyway? Well, I guess anybody would want multiple stamp sets. Who doesn't? Okay, I'm going to leave those on there actually because the third card requires it. Okay, so now we've done that. And all we have to do is add more of these. One there. One there. And that's it. Because it's popped up in the middle with the fern. So we're not going to do that one either. Okay. And then we're just going to add that literally right there in the center. And that card front is done after we put our 2, I think they're moths on there. Oops. So there's the one and it goes up here. And then the second one. We want to make sure we get that on the right side. Yeah, that's the side because it's going to go here. And there's a dimensional there already, but I'll stick one. Oh, no, there's not. There's not a dimensional there because I put it on the bottom leaf. So I can stick one here to hold it. And there you go. that is card 1. Now this will need a card base because obviously we cut it. So add that onto white and you are good to go. Okay, let's do another one. This kit is quick and easy and so much fun. But like I said, that's an easy alternative to do. Instruction number 2. Okay, so this one is the other sending all my love. So we're going to get that out of the way. So let's do that one. And then the last one is makes my heart happy. Let's make sure I can't remember if I peeled it off. So remember, I cut this one. So sending you, which actually works really well with the other stamp set, because with the Christmas stamp set, because then you could just reuse these with it. So very versatile. So worth the kit for this one. Okay, now I'm done with this one. Yeah, so product of the month. So here's another tip that I should bring up for Tuesday, is that the kit or the product of the month was technically supposed to be $7 a month. And then they made a mistake and actually printed it as $5 in the catalog. So there will be a price increase of $2 and when the new annual catalog comes out. So, which is great because this is giving us a chance and an opportunity to sample it at a lower price and really see the value of it. So that part I really like. So that's just something to take note of. And so far I've been pretty happy with it. I'm not sure about the rest of you, but if you loved the paper, and I still have to do my class on that one, but I was supposed to do a class on it during the break, but then I got sick. The joy. How ridiculous, right? Okay, so our next step is to take these 2 flowers. So there's one, the flowers are different, so take note, or the leaves, I should say, is different. So you could see that that one has that pattern there, whereas this one here has got that little nook, per se. Kind of like a stubby. So we'll stick one there. Oops. That one didn't come out very good. And one there. And then one up there, let's say this one gets layered, so we'll add a couple just to hold it in place. And like, you don't really notice it per se because it's going to be added along the patterns that kind of exist already here showing. So you can kind of, if I was to make an alternative, I'd probably leave this as is and then use these 2 pieces as an alternative card as well. Just, you know, FYI. So we're going to take this one. It just does give it more depth. And stick it here. And does it have a pattern? Let me see. Does it match this one? Nope. Let me just double check. Oh yeah, this one matches that one. So this one must go here. Yeah, about there. So it's just giving it more depth. So I'm like, I would probably just put this on another card. And then you maximize, right? So you can use the card bases, the other half of this card base, and add those flowers onto that. That's what I would do. Just saying. Okay, and so now this one's gonna go here in the middle. So I am going to put dimensionals in these 2 corners. So put one, which corner did I say again? Oh yeah, this one. And then this opposite. Because then it's going in between. And it's raised up everywhere else. So put that there. Make sure my dimensional is in the middle. And then we have our 2 moths again. I'm calling them moths. They look like moths versus butterflies. But what do I know? Okay. And then that one will go there. And then we got this one. So again, oh, I'm damaging these. What's going on? I'll add 2 because these are broken dimensions. And add that one right there. Okay, so that's number 2. Easy peasy. Where did I put them? And last but not least, I pulled it up. This one uses "You Make My Heart Happy." So let's pull that one out. So this one I haven't cut yet. So we should go. Sorry, got a meeting, gotta run. See you Thursday. No worries. And I add that there. This one's got, it's got a piece of plastic hanging off the edge. So you can see it's like perfectly planted there. Oops. So I'm just gonna lay that down, let it flex its way, and then pick it up. There we go. Then we're gonna ink her. Ink it up good. I didn't do so good on my last one, so make sure we're good here. And again, I would cut this one too, like I did the first one. There we go. Perfect. This is our last card. Okay. And then all we have to do now is cut this one down. So we have so many stamps that can use so many different leaves. So you could easily take this and find stamp sets in your stash that have all these different leaves, or add some more daisies or something. That would work really good. And add that to it, right? So that's another alternative way you can use these up. Okay, and I'm just cutting off to the side here instead of bringing in my trimmer. So there's the back. So literally you could recreate what they're showing you there. Oh, I can't pick it up. And I would use butterfly embellishments, which we have. You could add that there and then add some more flowers or daisies in the background. And then that would be done because we have that daisy stamp set. Okay, so for this one, what did I, oh yeah, my flowers are right there. So we have the single, and we have the double, and I lost my take your pick tool. It was, oh, I put it back in the bin. Good girl. So that was smart. And we're gonna take one, add it there, and I'm just gonna chop this up because I'm running out. We'll use a bit use for the others. Okay. Then add one there. And add one there. So it should be good there. And then this one obviously goes on top of the other one so that you have that layer shining through underneath. And then this one goes over the other one. It's just an easy technique when you stamp first and then put a die cut over top. So then you can't see it in the video, but you can actually see it in real life that there's that image underneath there. And then again, the two corners. So we'll add one there and one here so that it doesn't cross the path. It's not in the way. And this goes, just making sure I didn't put it in the wrong spot. Like so. And then our two pieces. And we're done. That's amazing. So do it 2 more times. Or actually, I would just make alternatives. So there goes that little bitty one. And then I thought I had 2 more. I have this little one here. And then I probably have more anyway. I don't know why, but my minis I seem to always have lots of. started but never finished. Okay, so yesterday my kids had soccer tryouts. Oh, an hour and a half long. Luckily they were back to back, so it was just 3 hours. 3 hours of sitting at soccer. The nice thing was it was great to catch up with all the parents that I, haven't seen all season because we've had the winter off. I'm going to move this one over slightly that way. And then, but it was a long night, right? Like 5:15 to pretty much 8:30. I think we got, and then by the time we left, it was like 9, just before 9. Oh, so yeah, it was a late night. I got home at 9:15. Okay, so that is this stamp set, the Banner Botanicals Kit Collection. So I skipped out on sheep today. And it makes these 3 cards right here, which we cut down. And then we did our alternate, which, where did I put it? So I made you a quick alternate, which I just winged up right here using leftovers. So there's our 3rd or 4th. So again, you still have these card bases because we used, so this is the card base for this one and these 2, but I'm out of time. And I would definitely reuse these. You could use similar flowers or different patterns and create your own. And now you just went from 9 cards to 18, right? We all know that. So pull out all your Christmas paper, whatever you have, and reuse them to make those card bases. So make 2 more cards with the card bases. So then you get 18 in total. So I hope you enjoyed that today. And I will look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And we will use another new stamp set that's coming out. The other thing is, if you place an order between now and the 17th, then you will get free access to my coast-to-coast collaboration with my other demonstrators, which we did during last year. And we're coming to do a product launch. So every hour on the hour on Saturday, January 17th, you're going to get a new video. 6 of them, I believe, starting at 1 o'clock. So looking forward to that. More to come. Make sure you're part of my newsletter. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day and happy Stampin'.